Hello. Today is Friday, May 29th, 2026, and the work week is over for me. I don't typically work on weekends, so the work week is over, and I made it. Now, it wasn't a great week. I'll just be really honest with you. I had Monday off for Memorial Day. Tuesday, I was in a rheumatoid arthritis flare. And then Wednesday, I went to work. I got to work. Stayed not very long at all, less than an hour, a couple of minutes, and I had to go home because the fatigue from the rheumatoid arthritis was just unbearable, and I had just enough energy to get back home. So that's what I did. Came home Wednesday and rested and recuperated, and then ended the week with being able to work all day Thursday and all day Friday. But I am tired. This week really took it out of me. So I wanted to talk about something that people ask me about a lot. A lot of people know that I have chronic illnesses, and I also have a rheumatoid arthritis. That's one of my chronic illnesses that I have, and they ask, how do I work full time? Because I am considered a disabled person, but I do work full time. So they asked me that question. So just wanted to put this out there, and I hope this gets to whoever needs to hear it. But I have FMLA. So if you're in the United States, FMLA is a program that protects your job for up to 12 weeks if you have to go on leave for a serious injury, serious disease, something serious, a serious medical condition, right? It protects your job. So you can't lose your job because you have to take time off. But with the unpredictable nature of an autoimmune disease, I use something that's called intermittent FMLA. So what regular just FMLA is say you have surgery and you need to be out of work for 6, 8, 10, 12, ever how many weeks you need to be out of work to get over and recover and recuperate, and then you go back to work, right? That's just regular FMLA. Intermittent FMLA is something that I use quite often. And intermittent FMLA allows me to use increments at a time. I don't have to take a week off at a time. I can take an hour off at a time if I need to. So that's something that's very helpful with someone like me who works full time, wants to work full time. It really allows me to be able to work full time and not get in trouble, if you will, for missing too many days of work or whatever. So, example for me, say I have a doctor's appointment and I need a couple hours off of work, I can use my intermittent FMLA and just take a couple hours off of work and then go back into work and do my job for the day. So FMLA, if you're in the United States, to qualify for it, right, you do have to work for a company that has at least 50 or more employees within a 50-mile radius. You do need to be employed for at least 12 months. You do have to have worked at least 1,250 hours in that 12 months. And you do have to have a serious health condition. You do have to get paperwork from your doctor. So that's how I found out about intermittent FMLA. My nurse practitioner, I was in there upset that, I have to miss half a day here, half a day there, a day here, a day there, whatever. She's actually the one that told me about it. And she basically filled out some paperwork. I gave it to my HR person at work. And within maybe 24 hours, I was approved for it. And mine is good for a year, 12 months at a time. So after 12 months, I'll have to redo the process, right, to get reapproved for my intermittent FMLA. But anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know, if you have chronic illness, especially autoimmune type diseases, and you're working and you're afraid, oh my gosh, I'm missing too much work, I'm going to get in trouble. Well, this program is for you, right? Again, you can use an hour at a time if you need to, a day at a time if you need to. It's good for us. So I'm not an HR person, right? So I don't know everything about FMLA. I'm just talking on my experience with it. So if that's something that you think could help you, I encourage you to talk to your doctor about it. And also go to your HR and talk to them about needing to use intermittent FMLA. When I went to my HR at my actual, where I actually work, not corporate, but in the building that I work at, the HR lady told me that nobody else has ever done that before. So I'm the first one that has used intermittent FMLA. Of course, people have used FMLA that works in my community, in my building, but I'm the first to use that. So again, it's just a great resource for us disabled people who work full time because we want to work full time, we need to work full time, whatever the case may be. It allows us to take the time off that we need in little increments at a time to get recovered, get rested, and get back to work without getting in trouble for missing too much work. So again, I'm not an HR person. I'm not anything like that. I'm just talking about my experience. But if that's something that could be helpful to you, I do encourage you, talk to your doctor, talk to your HR department. Reach out to me if you like. I will share my experience with you of how I did it. I'm not an expert though, so it would just be friendly advice coming from somebody who's been through it, who uses intermittent FMLA. So anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys about that so you know that that is a resource that we have. It's a great resource. Protects your job. It's the end of the day on Friday. My battery is low. It's at 15%, if that. So I am going to go and rest and try to make myself a nutritious meal, and try to get some rest. So I hope you all rest well, and I hope that you all have good days tomorrow. But if you don't have a good day tomorrow and you wake up and you feel terrible, you're in a flare, just don't beat yourself up over it, okay? And know that there's other people, me, and a whole lot of other people that know what you're going through, so you're not alone. So anyway, with that, good night.